see a squad from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Gators will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wildcats offense will start this game off with the football. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. From the shotgun, the inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts, as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. He's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And the Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man in the middle. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Makes the grab. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. All right, guys, let's talk a little Kentucky. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse. Oh, he's got some space.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Give to the single back. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. They'll go right back to him. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. First down, operating in the red zone and doing it in a den of noise. Leaves it with the running back.
Defense, man, you got to go low and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
He caught it! And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to sneak it.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. So Florida's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead.
There he goes! That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. They move moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The Gators are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
He's got an open man. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And the Gators didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Gators started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football team.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He's got it down the right side. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to it. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. Breaks into the open. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. 4th down, and this crowd is making it miserable on this offense. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to the ground with the running back. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Plows through the defense. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the inside give. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. The inside handoff. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Running back searching for a hole. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. That pass is incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to...
Turning it on! Slips one guy, now he's loose. Touchdown, Gator! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. Just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Pulls and fires complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Fields the punt, looking for daylight. Bottled him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So 1st down here as they go back to work. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the foot.
And he walks in for the score. Touchdown, Florida! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Miami has the lead right now, but this Canes crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet there in the 305. They're up by 7 over Vanderbilt.
Looking downfield on first down. Finds his tight end.
Any big changes in his ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Oh, he makes the catch. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gets it out fast. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just freezed the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll go to the ground. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup. And the Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a gap. It's Tootin. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll leave it with him. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That's a really good-looking run. I tell you, it's not easy to start at the running back position for the Florida Gators. When you think of where they can recruit in the state of Florida and really nationally, they've got a lot of the best around the country in high school wanting to come play here. So it says a lot if you're RB1 in this offense, but this dude shows you why. Speed and playmaking ability all day long.
He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Got him downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10. Got enough space. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Hand off from the shotgun. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Gators!
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They're going to run it to the right. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. kicks it out of the air. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. They'll try the run. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They'll run it from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the catch. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gators are marching down the field. Ready. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. They'll try to get it in with the run. Goes to the end zone, and the ball's out. Touchdown, Florida! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And the offense is so lucky. That easily could have been a massive turnover in the end zone, but Johnny on the spot, able to pounce on it, and the end result is what they were hoping for anyway. It's a touchdown.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gator!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he wants it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Or will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Creates a little room. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Oh, and he's able to get back on top of it just in the nick of time.
What a lucky break for the running. I can't imagine what goes through your mind when you cough it up. You're like, oh, no. And you just huge panic. I got to get back to the football. He did a good job finding his way back to the football after he made the mistake and fumble in the first place.
We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. He's got the back in the middle. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. Big 3rd down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Oh, he's got a chance. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. And the Gators come to the line in the hurry-up. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 1st down from the 43. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Fires to the wideout. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to our men in the swamp.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'll open the second half with a run. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Just when they're looking run, now up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Back to throw, it's Blunt. Got his man downfield. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. They can really be aggressive after that last play in 2nd and 3. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. And the Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Touchdown, Florida! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down and more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. He'll keep it himself. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got a little space. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Right on the money. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
The Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. From the gun, give on the inside. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football, create balance, and right here just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it, and right now he's doing some damage on this defense.
Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gators kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making it happen.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Finds him out of the backfield, and he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Kentucky sent out the punting unit, and these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fields the punt, wants to make a play, and the coverage team gets to return on the ground. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that.
A full dive to haul that one in.
And everything is going right. I mean, off a deflection, you've already scored a bunch of points, you got the lead. Palmer, everything that they've dialed up so far, it seems like it's working just fine.
And you just feel for the defense on that play, too, because obviously they've been making mistakes, and they've given up a lot of big plays, and we've seen missed tackles. Finally, an opportunity maybe to get an interception, just some ray of hope or something to look back on positively in this game. And again, like you said, David, it just has not been their day today.
To the ground with the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it, and he had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He's got it on the move. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Gators will try to move the chains on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor using a timeout here. Thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. The give to the back. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Just feeds the running back. Pushes his way for a couple and gets it to the 7-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Kentucky will be forced to punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Takes it on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. One final play before the end of the quarter. Here's the handoff. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll run it from the gun. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball at the 31, third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, the running back has it. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Handoff from the gun. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. The Gators come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes it. Intercepted deep in his own end. He'll try to take it back. Past the 50. The 40. The 20. He's at... And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Miami is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that may get its own 30 for 30 after this one. They're up by 21 over Vanderbilt. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. And the Gators come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Makes the catch at the 35. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the fourth quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
Pocket breaking down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. From the gun, the ground game. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Breaks into the open. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the tailback. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Gator! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
Now they'll run the draw. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the 45. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Gators can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Gators can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Powers through the defender. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Gators have this offense rolling. From the gun, running back on the move. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. And the Gators have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Back's going for the goal line. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Yeah, and you run a play that's conservative, and you're going to hand the football over, and you think nothing bad's going to happen. And, man, if he doesn't just cough it up, terrible timing. You get inside that 5-yard line ready to make a play, score some points, and instead the defense recovers the football.
Kentucky sends the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Hard running there. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off play action. Fires to the right. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Chubb. Got a man. It's Gage. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last when they need 8 on second down. Give to the running back. Good solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on third down.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Wide open downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And another big play by this offense, and if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always, always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
It'll be 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Here's a throw downfield late. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. One more play to pad the stats. Looking to throw on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another